Listen up. If you're trying to fix public services right now, you're probably banging your head against a wall. Budgets get slashed, politicians make promises they never keep, and on the ground, nothing changes. You feel it, right? The frustration of knowing that problems like homelessness, education gaps, healthcare access, these aren't new, but they somehow never get solved, only recycled. You invest time, money, resources, and still, the system moves slower than a glacier and twice as cold. Sound familiar? Yeah, it's maddening. Here's the brutal truth. The way we fund and run public services is broken. Traditional grants, government contracts, and donations are plays from the last century. They don't push for real impact. They barely hold a candle to the scale of the issues. So you sit there, wondering why innovative ideas hit a wall, or why the great projects die on arrival because someone's got to prove results up front nobody can guarantee. It's a maze of risk that nobody wants to take, and you're left in limbo, stuck between hope and paralysis. Enough. That's where social impact bonds come in. Not as some magic wand, but a serious game changer if you play it right. Imagine this. Private investors putting money up front, but only getting paid back if the project hits clear, agreed-upon social targets. No impact? No pay. That flips the whole script. Suddenly the risk isn't just on the public sector or nonprofits, it's shared. The pressure to deliver actual measurable results is through the roof. And that pressure? It breeds innovation. It forces everyone to cut the crap and get laser-focused on what really moves the needle. But, and this is crucial, don't just jump on the bandwagon because it sounds good. Many have tried and failed because they treat SIBs like a new funding source rather than a tool to change how we tackle problems at their root. Here's what to do if you want this to actually work. First, get brutally honest about your targets. They need to be crystal clear, measurable, and tied directly to real-life changes. No vague goals. Second, design your interventions with the outcomes front and center. This isn't a charity, they're bets on performance. Third, build partnerships, but only with people ready to be transparent and accountable. No dead weight, no politics. You want operational agility, not bureaucratic drag. And investors, listen. This isn't about quick returns or playing it safe. This is about investing in solutions, not just charities. Your money has power only if you demand proof of impact before you cough up more cash. Hold your partner's feet to the fire. Demand real data, real stories, real change. If you can't get that, get out. But if you find the right project, that one that measures what matters and has a killer execution team, you're not just funding public service, you're actually moving the needle. To founders and operators on the front lines, use social impact bonds not just to get funding, but to sharpen your focus. Let the structure push you towards results and system-level change. Be brutally efficient. Be ready to pivot when the data says you have to. This is your chance to break free from the endless cycle of grant dependency and become a results machine. Here's the kicker. The system as it is today doesn't reward you for real change. It rewards you for ticking boxes, staying quiet, and fitting in. SIBs can break that cycle, but only if you treat them like a challenge to outsmart the system, not just another box to tick. If you want to revolutionize public services, stop asking for permission, connect with the few people who get this, and push until you crack the code. Nobody said it's easy. Your stress, your anger, the sleepless nights, they all mean you care. Channel that. Get ruthless about what works. Use social impact bonds to force accountability, to demand outcomes, and to change public services from a hopeless money pit into a place where money actually makes a difference. This isn't about playing safe or following old rules. It's about tearing down old walls and building something tougher, smarter, and much, much faster. Social impact bonds aren't perfect, but they're one of the sharpest tools we've got to fix a system that's been failing for decades. If you're willing to get tough, get smart, and move fast, This is your chance to tip the balance and finally make impact count. No more waiting. Get moving. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and check the featured link to learn more.